Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Chris Walker. Now, before we jump into today's video, please do me a favor and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get alerted every single time a new video drops. And as I've said in the past, I'm going to try to be more regular about it. I haven't done a great job with that, so bear with me. I'll do my best for you. That said, in today's video, what we're going to be doing is doing some keyword research using a tool that I feel like doesn't get the respect it deserves from SEOs and other internet marketers, at least not as a keyword research tool. And if you're thinking this is some sort of promotion for that tool, it's not. They don't even have an affiliate program. I get nothing from it. It's just something I've been using and I really, really like it, and I think more of us can do it. So what I did in my group that you can check out at superstarseo.com/Facebook was I asked a whole bunch of people to give me a niche. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go through, pick one of the niches that somebody recommended, do the keyword research using the tool that I'm talking about, and actually get a whole list of keywords for our new site and start to build out the site. So I hope that's something that's interesting to you. We're going to jump into it now, so let's get started. Right, so we're here in my Facebook group, Superstar SEO. You can check it out at facebook.com/groups/Superstar SEO. It is the fastest growing SEO group on Facebook and will soon be the largest. But enough of that. As you can see, 4 days ago, today's June 30th, on June 26th, I asked some folks to give me a niche that is affiliate adjacent, something like apple cider vinegar or how to make almond milk, because those are examples I've used in the past, and because I want to make a video for it. So let's look at some of what we got. This one is about tea. We got car insurance, pest control, dog grooming, best email sender, turmeric liquid extract. I don't even know what that is, which I apparently didn't get a good answer on. Let's see. Teeth whitening powder. Testosterone booster. 10 unknown uses for onions. That's interesting. How to fix a flat bike tire. How to kick a soccer ball. Let's see. Air purifying plant or collagen supplement. Vegan snacks. Plant-based snacks. That's actually a pretty good one. Aromatherapy diffusers and oils. And that's what we got. So who knows what we're going to find? We're doing this semi-live. I mean, obviously it's YouTube, so it's not completely live, but I don't know what I'm going to find, so we're going to do this together and see what we get. So let's go with plant-based snacks. I think that's going to be a good one. Apparently so did someone else. So the tool that we're going to be using for our keyword research is Buzzsumo. Now, you may be familiar with Buzzsumo as a social monitoring tool, meaning that you can get alerts whenever somebody mentions your name or your brand or your website and things like that. And you may even be familiar with it for finding backlinks from broken links and things like that. But what a lot of people don't use it for, and I really think they should, is for keyword research. Now, there's a few different ways you can go about it, and we're going to do a couple different things. And what we're going to try to do is come up with a list of about 10 terms that we're going to try and rank for, and then we're going to go from there. So the first tool that we're going to look at is most shared. I like to look at the past year, but we can go up to 2 years. And I think this, depending on the account level, you can only do a certain amount depending on what level of account you have with them. And I guess I should add that this is a pretty expensive tool, but it's so worth it. So let's check it out. Best plant-based snacks, or plant-based snacks. And see what it's going to do is going to show you the articles that within the last year have gotten the most shares, likes, retweets, etc. Basically total engagements. And what this is going to do is going to give you an idea of what's already working. So let's take a look at this article. 25 quick and healthy plant-based snack ideas. I think that would be a great one. So what we're going to do, now we're not going to steal their copy or their article, obviously. But what we're going to do, we already know that title works and resonates with people, so we're going to track that one. Basic plant-based, I guess we don't need that open. Basic plant-based meal plan, breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. So let's take a look at that. That seems like some good content. Excuse me, some good content. So we'll go ahead and write that one down. And there's 2. Now, just so you get an idea of all the different things this can do, you can get, if you put quotes around it, you're going to get more specific. 3 plant-based snacks that look and taste like dessert. I bet that's a good one. See, this seems like a pretty straightforward article. So let's go ahead and copy that one. So that gives us 3, and I want to get up to 10. So I'm going to show you a different tool within Buzzsumo that I think is even better. So let's go over to... So the next tool that we're going to use is the Facebook Analyzer. Now this is probably my favorite part on this because you get to see what people are legitimately sharing and using on Facebook. So what we're going to do is come up to Explore Stories. Now, this is the one I was using before. You one thing I don't like about this tool, when you switch between these different things, you have to change the filter date again. So if I was to jump back over here, it would default to 24 hours. So just be aware of that. But we're going to continue, what was it? Plant-based next. That's right, isn't it? Plant-based snacks, yes. All right, so we're going to look at the last 2 years and see what the top stories on Facebook were. You can see there's lots of options here. So what we're going to do is find the ones that are got the most engagement. So let's look at this one. And this looks like it was just a picture, but this gives you a way you could write an article, right? Just write an article, eat clean snacks, so-and-so, and then maybe just list out these, make a listicle, and then a little bit of information on each. All right, here's our actual article. Site could use some work in my opinion, but whatever. Then just write an article on healthy snacks, and then just, basically do what she did. Maybe choose your own snacks. Don't rip off her content. I can't say that enough times, but that gives you an idea of what works. Let's look at another one. Meatless in August challenge. Let's look at that one. It might not be a great fit because it's more about meatless than it is about plant-based, but something like that might work. Let's check one more out, and then we'll move on to the next tool. I'm familiar with that brand. How does this tomato and walnut avocado toast look? So that would be a great title, right? Not the whole thing, but something like how to make tomato and walnut avocado toast, or something to that effect. So now you have another title. So let's use that one. And I know somebody out there is thinking none of these have any search volume. First of all, that's probably not true. But second of all, try to think beyond just what Google will tell you. Because look at the amount of engagement these are getting just based on the titles. So there's definitely interest in these, which means there's traffic for these, which means you can get paid. So don't limit your thinking on this, and bear with me. And this is kind of fun for me. Like to get off on a bit of a tangent, I have a lot of things I'm doing in my business, and sometimes I want to do something for fun, and what I do is some niche sites that only make $100, $200, something like that a month, but I enjoy doing this part of it. So that's my little rant on that. Next thing we're going to do is come over to the content analysis tool, and that time it's actually sticked. So what this is going to do is tell us what types of articles are doing well. So you can see all content, listicle, video, and so on. And it looks like all content is doing well, but... And then it'll tell you what days the most engagement got, so you can tell that this did well on Tuesdays and on Sundays. It looks like it was Pinterest too. So, and then Facebook did well on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And then you can see where it's getting most of its shares. So, and then the top pieces of plant-based snack content, which is going to be similar to what we saw over there, but it gives you an idea of other types of articles. So in this particular case, it looks like listicles and videos do fairly well. Sometimes you'll get things like how-to articles and stuff here, but apparently that doesn't resonate with this audience. But what this is doing is telling you what this audience is interested in, what type of content they want. And it seems like Facebook and Pinterest are where a lot of the traffic comes from. So that makes sense given the type of niche that this is. So what you want to do is write a lot of list articles and post them on Facebook and Pinterest. So it gives you an idea, other than just Google, where to get your traffic from. So that's that tool. And then the last one we're going to look at is the question analyzer. Now this one is really cool. So what you're going to do is put in a keyword, and you're going to pick the types of sites you want. You want forums, e-commerce, Q&A, and Reddit. Q&A is stuff like Quora. So we're going to search. And again, what this is going to do is just going to give us some titles that are proven to work. So, for example, what is your favorite plant-based snack? That's a pretty straightforward one, I would think. So we're going to add that to our list. And we're going to go take a look at it. Although this is Reddit, so, just fair warning before we dive into it, I'm not responsible for what you may or may not see here. You see, this will act as another way to but get some more content ideas, because people are going to answer that and give you some ideas. So that's another great way to do it. You see how basically what we're doing is we're filling up our site content. So I'm going to do a couple more things and then we'll get into it. Plant-based athlete, snacking and recovery. So this gives you another concept, right? It's plant-based. Well, apparently that forum is gone, but plant-based snacks for athletes. So let's add that to our list. And then what we're going to do is come over here to all questions and search. And you can also search by subreddit and by a specific forum if you wanted to do that. So if you want to look on Quora or whatever. Maybe we'll look at that in a second. Introducing snacks and snack ideas. So some of these aren't so great. Healthy plant-based snacks to warm you up. So that gives you like a whole silo right there. Healthy plant-based snacks. Healthy plant-based snacks to warm you up. Healthy plant-based snacks for kids. Healthy plant-based snacks for people over 50. Stuff like that. So let's go ahead and write that one down, because that could lead us into a whole bunch of other things. So basically, you see what we're doing, right? We're building out an entire site concept here. And this is so much fun. At least to me it is. And it's so easy to make a bunch of sites that make you a little bit of money. And if you really want to go ham, it's an interesting way of putting it since we're talking about plant-based snacks. But if you really want to go bonkers on it, you can do really, really well with these. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come back over to most shared. Excuse me. And what I'm going to do is build out the rest of our list. I'm going to pause while I do that, because I think you've gotten the point. And then we'll come back and continue on. Okay, we're back, and I think I've got what is a pretty good list to get a site started with. So we've got 25 quick and healthy plant-based snack ideas, and the number can be whatever you want. So it could be 12, it could be 50, whatever. But the idea is X quick and healthy plant-based snacks or snack ideas. We got plant-based meal plan. So that could be, basically anything. You write out a breakfast, a lunch, a snack, and a dinner. But that headline is proven to work. So use that. We got 3 healthy treats that look and taste like dessert. So, that could be, and then you just do a list of plant-based desserts and so on. I'm not going to explain every one of these in depth, but I think you get the idea. How to make tomato and walnut avocado toast. That one had a bunch of shares, so that's something you want to get. What is your favorite plant-based snack? plant-based snacks for athletes, and then you can turn that into a whole silo. Plant-based snacks for children, plant-based snacks for seniors, plant-based snacks for, I don't know, whatever. You get the idea. Healthy plant-based snacks to warm you up. And again, this could be a whole silo. Healthy plant-based snacks to, I don't know, increase circulation. Things like that. Portable plant-based snacks. 15 easy plant-based snack ideas. And again, the number can be whatever you want. But that one is proven to work, so you could have that written. Easy plant-based snacks for picky toddlers. Easy plant-based snacks for people on the go. Easy plant-based snacks for, I don't know, for women. Easy plant-based snacks for men. You get the idea. These 15 childhood favorite packaged snacks are vegan and we had no idea. So that's a pretty long one, but you can turn that into something like top X snacks you didn't know were vegan or were plant-based. 10 plant-based snacks from Whole Foods. And again, the number can be whatever. So you see what we've got here. We've got a nice basis for either some some cornerstone articles and some top of silo or articles, and then just some great articles in general. So that's how I use Buzzsumo to build out affiliate sites. And I didn't even show you like a fraction of what this can do. You can also look for backlinks. So if you want to find links to a certain page, look for broken links. I don't really use this tool that much, but I think I probably should be. So it's a great way to find some links. So let's just let's do something bigger. It's not really the point of this article, or this video, but we'll take a look. Maybe I should have picked a smaller domain. All right, so suppose that you're looking for like your agency site or something like that, and you can look up your competitors' links pretty easy. So, here we go, finally. Yeah, you can see where they're getting their links from. But suppose that you have, a local business site, and you're trying to rank for a client, and you can just look up their competitors' links, match as many of them as you can. You can find broken links and stuff that way. Again, I'm not super familiar with this tool, so I probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but I at least wanted to show you that it's there. And then another thing you can do is influencers. So if you want to define people in plant-based snacks that talk about that a lot, and maybe you can get some content or a guest post from them, things like that. See, here's a great one. Amy looks like her Twitter is Amy's Table. Please, don't anybody harass Amy or any of these other folks. But, and her site is dead. So I guess she's not that much of an influencer. Let's see. We got Tawana here at BeFit something. So, maybe you reach out to these folks and ask if they want a guest post on your site, or if you can get a guest post from their site. Follow them on Twitter. Don't harass them like, SEOs have a habit of doing sometimes. But, you get the point, right? These are people that are influencers in this niche. So get a little creative with that, and you can do well with that. And then the other thing is monitoring. I have this set up to monitor anybody that mentions Superstar SEO or Legiit or myself. And it's just a great way to find out who's talking about you. If something positive, you want to highlight it. If it's something negative, God forbid, then you can handle that however you see fit. But this is great for getting brand mentions, or finding out about your brand mentions. So looks like somebody there mentioned me. So yay, thank you, whoever that was. So you get the idea. So it's a great monitoring tool too. So, but the real, what I get out of it the most is the keyword research. And I don't see anybody else in SEO talking about it. So buzzsumo.com. I'm not affiliated with it. It's not even I don't think they even have an affiliate program, and I'm not even going to link to it. So just check it out. So now that I'm done with that, let's get into the next step of building out our affiliate site. So now we want to find a domain, and we have two options with a domain. We can go with an EMD/PMD, which stands for exact match or partial match, or we can go with a branded domain. For a niche like this, I'm going to kind of suggest going with a branded domain just because, I don't know, I just think it would look a little more natural. So let's go over to Namecheap. And you can kind of go halfway with it, but I don't know. Coming up with brand names is not my strength. So let's go with Chris. That doesn't make sense. Chris Healthy Lifestyle.com. I didn't spell that right, did I? There we go. I'm sure most of the people watching this know how to buy a domain, but, you know. So we'll add that to cart. And I may or may not actually do this, so don't look at this a year from now and say, well, this site isn't here, what happened, blah, 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 even though I know someone will. So let's go to cart. And I'm going to pause while we check out. By the way, install a Honey plugin or extension to make sure you save as much money as you can. Okay, we're back, and I've purchased the domain. Now, I'm not going to go through and set up the hosting on camera, but that's really tedious, and it's going to be very different depending upon what you do for hosting. So by the time you see this, or shortly thereafter, this domain will be live. So that's that. So now the next thing we're going to do, and we want to go ahead and get this going while we're getting our domain set up and things like that, is we're going to come over to Legiit. Now, full disclaimer, I do own this site, but I think it's amazing, so it is what it is. And then what we're going to do is come over to writing, and we're going to look for either blog posting or copywriting. Let's start with copywriting, and then just go to writing in general. And what we're going to look for is someone to write some out these articles that we've done the research on. So I've had good experience with this one in the past, so let's see what offers he has right now. Still, that's a bit much, and it's not overpriced by any means. But for the 10 articles we're going to want to write, let's do a variety. So what we're going to do, and this is one of the cool things about Legiit. Where'd it go? Copywriting, blog posting, writing. There it is. I knew I saw another one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a few from this one. So, let's see. 3. So we're going to get 3 from her. I'm going to go add to cart. Remove that one because we don't need it anymore. And then what we're going to do is continue shopping. And then we're going to go to writing again. We get him over here to ish. And we're going to get a few from him. So proceed to order. Let's get 4 from him. So that gives us 7 of our 10. Is that right? So we're going to add to cart. And we're going to go back to copywriting. And we're going to go to blog. Let's go to blog posting. See if we can't find somebody different. Let's look under, maybe it'll be under content. Let's look under that one. See if we got somebody over here. I know this guy personally, so we'll get the other 3 from him. You can see he has a great reputation as well. So what we're going to do is do this. And the sick thing about Legiit is you don't have to, on any other platform, you would have to do, 10 different orders, basically, instead of getting 3 articles from different people all at once. So we're going to proceed to payment, and we'll pause while I do that. Okay, we're back, and now we need to give the sellers our details. So I need the keyword as written to be sent to me. Any further advice on what direction I should take with my writing is welcome to help me provide the good service to the customer. Well, that seems pretty straightforward. So we got 3 from him. So we're going to do portable plant-based snacks. And we'll put an X next to that so I remember that I've used it. We're going to do plant-based snacks for athletes. What is your favorite plant-based snack? Click save. Then we'll come down to our second one. This particular seller says, what URL will it be posted on? So lifestyle.com. We got 4 from him. What is your desired topic for the post, and what is the keyword? Okay. So we'll just grab the top 4. So that gives, and then the next thing is what is the keyword for your are more topic based than keyword based. Any further specific instructions? No. Next we've got, well, first of all, let's put 4. And we got 3 from this one. So, pretty easy. Give me the subject and like-minded keywords, and I'll get you some content written up. So, we'll grab what is your favorite plant-based snack. Healthy plant-based snacks to warm you up. And 15 easy plant-based snacks. I'm gonna let her know I bought the 3 package. And please let me know if you need any help or more information. Save. And then I guess that I ordered more than 10, or I need more than 10. So I'll just order the rest of these off camera because this video is getting kind of long now. That's okay. I think it's going to be useful. What was the other one? What is your favorite plant-based snack? Okay. So what I'm going to do off camera now is order 4 more articles. I have 3 more that I need. And then I'm going to get one written just on plant-based snacks. And that's going to be our homepage. Which is probably where the bulk of the search volume will come from. And then these will be the supporting articles. So I think that's enough for one video. I'm going to go ahead and build out the site. And maybe once it's built and the content is written, I'll make a follow-up video. But the real thing that I wanted to show you on this was that you can use this tool to really dig deep and find some great content to fill up your site. It's an expensive tool, but it's so worth it. Like I said, I don't even make anything by doing this. So I really just wanted to show you the great information you can get from this. And like I said, oh, come on. See what I mean? I've barely even scratched the surface of what it can do. So check out Buzzsumo. Come up with some ideas for content. Also, if you're doing paid traffic and you're building like a funnel where you have like a free giveaway, like a PDF or something, as your, what do they call it, a lead magnet. This is a great way to come up with an idea for a lead magnet. Just come over to the trending or the most shared tool. Find the title that works best. Get a nice article written about it and turn it into a PDF. Bam, there's your lead magnet. So this is proven to work. So there you go. That way you collect some leads, and maybe we'll even do that in a later video. We'll see. The question analyzer gives you an idea of what people are asking, so it'll give you even more idea for filler content. And it's just so powerful. You know, come over to Namecheap, buy a domain that you can get either PMD or EMD or a branded. I got a branded. Come over to Legiit, get your content written. If you don't want to write it yourself, you can obviously always write it yourself too. And that's all I got for you, man. I hope you really enjoyed this. I know I enjoy doing this. This is kind of a side hustle, for lack of a better term, for me. And it's something that works really, really well. It's a great way to make some extra income, have some fun, and talk about some things that you're really interested in. So do me a favor, sign up for Legiit to get your content written. Check out Buzzsumo. That's a great tool. Subscribe to the channel, man. I hope you really enjoy it. I don't know why I keep saying man, but subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy videos like this. If you do, you'll get more of them coming up soon. Click the notification bell so you know when they come out. And follow me on Instagram at Superstar SEO, and check out our Facebook group if you want to contribute to things like this as well. So the Facebook group is superstarseo.com/Facebook. So again, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.